So all I'm going to do now is make up another salt water solution from basic household salt. I'm going to recycle the salt from the previous solution I made, which became stuck around the edge of the bowl, and I'm just going to pass two lots of salt water through the granules again to make sure it's well and truly activated. And then I'm going to rinse the granules through to get rid of the excess salt, so it doesn't make the water taste salty, and that'll be absolutely and completely regenerated and good to filter your water for another 6 to 8 weeks. Pardon the lens flare, by the way. Seems to be following me around again, look. So I'm going to do it in this bowl this time, so I can just reuse the salt that was in there in the first place, which I've saved and I've got here. So just put that salt back in there and just add a bit more sea salt. About another dessert spoon, I think, because it's a smaller bowl. Just mix that up with some boiling hot water. So, kettle, hot water. It's filtered water in the kettle, but you could just as easily use tap water for this purpose, because we're just making a nice salty water solution basically. About a tablespoon worth of salt in there. I'm using a stainless steel fork this time, just to make sure the salt is nice and dissolved. I mean, come on folks, it's not rocket science, is it? And for the purpose of the experiment, I'm just going to put my water filter in the sink, because I don't want to catch the salt water, so that can just run down the drain. And I'm going to take my boiling hot water. Careful kiddies, this is hot. Don't do this without an adult supervisor. And just to make it easier to pour, I'm going to put the hot salty water into a saucepan. And I'm literally just pouring it into the filter. This is the salty water, don't forget. It's filtering through the granules down the sink basically. I don't need to catch that, all I'm doing is regenerating the resin in there. Just to show you it's working. There's my water filtering through. So it's still hot with steam coming off it. So I'll just leave that there for a moment. Let that filter through, and I'm going to rinse it through a couple of times with clean tap water, and then it'll be good to go again. So passing salt water through it has now regenerated the resin, any depletion that may have occurred in the oven. I'm just going to sluice it through with normal tap water to wash the excess salt off it, and then it'll be good as any filter you bought in the shop basically. Now I'm going to rinse it out. Now I'm going to get my plant in it, because I like my plant. Right, I should have the light. There we go. It's now